Today is a very special day on many fronts because it's a day of gifts, a day of joy and celebration, and hopefully Santa came to your house with a nice big sack of presents rather than a giant stocking full of coal. Hopefully you got what you wanted this year. I also want to take some time to appreciate the day before this day, the 24th, because that day was the birthday of Madara Uchiha. The man, the myth, the legend. And recently, Death Battle released the Aizen versus Madara fight on their channel, and it was a pretty damn good fight. And it got me thinking about just how great Madara Uchiha was. Because without a doubt, Madara Uchiha was the coolest and most hyped character in Naruto of all time. More so than any of the main characters, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, or Kakashi. More so than Rock Lee, who, by the way, is absolute doo-doo, who is absolute trash. Check out my video I did on that one a year ago. If anyone says otherwise, you are just flat out wrong. More so than Gaara, Neji, or Kimimaro, Orochimaru, or Jiraiya, or Pain, or Minato, or even Itachi. You name it. When it comes to a Naruto character, Madara Uchiha is without a doubt the coolest and most hyped Naruto character of all time. He single-handedly carried one of the worst arcs in Shonen, the Naruto 4th Great Ninja War, to something a lot more palatable, something you could stomach. The only reason why you kept on reading that arc outside of just seeing how it all ended. This video is a Madara appreciation video because Madara Uchiha was that dope. He was the LeBron James of the Lakers. He was the Michael Jordan of the Prime Bulls. He was the phenom that piggybacked the series, and you have to respect it even to this day. Let's go back to when it all started. Chapter 560, Uchiha Madara, head to head with the Shinobi army, shutting down the combined attacks of Naruto, Gaara, and Inoki, then ending off the chapter with a meteorite. I was sold. The moment the sky split and we see this gigantic meteorite out of nowhere, I was sold. I put all of my money in the Madara stock, and it was going parabolic, instantly to the moon. We were blowing past the moon. We were going straight for deep space, and we were riding that meteorite that Madara Uchiha just summoned. Then the man double taps the meteorites in the next chapter, 561. Inoki, could you handle the second one? The answer is a resounding no. My back, I'm hurt, I can't handle this. And after it's all said and done, when the dust clears and we see the damage, boom, the deep forest emerging, Hashirama's techniques, Madara delivers. Madara shocking us repeatedly over and over again, and the man just came out of the gate hot. Then, in chapter 578, making 5 wood clones per Kage. 5! It was a 5v1 against him, and just like that, like it was magic, he flips the script. He pulls a massive Uno card, and he makes 5 clones per Kage, but he gives them an out. Hey, Kage, do you want the clones to use Susanoo or not? Let me know, okay? I'm a generous dude. I'm a family man. I go to all the charities. Absolutely. Come on. I'm even that Chairman of Tarot heart right there. If you guys want the clones to use Susanoo or not, let me know and we can work things out. Okay? All right. Madara was it. Madara was on point. The stock was... Madara continues this epic trend with not only the 5 clones and the Susanoo, but then in chapter 588 and 589, pulling out the perfect Susanoo. Inoki, the will of earth, the will of fire, Tsunade, whatever the wills, the will of water, the will of sand, the will of lightning, whatever. All of these nonsensical, fleeting wills collapse in the face of the perfect Susanoo. The man cuts through mountains like butter, a hot knife through butter, and it was absolutely delectable, just flexing on the Gokage. Just showing you that yes, the power difference here is between that of an adult and a child. Goku thought he was all that, and then out came Beerus to show him the true scope of the universe. Madara was that studly. 591, the unthinkable happened. Madara rescinds the Edo Tensei summoning contract. He stays on the field of battle. All of Itachi's hard work, teaming up with Sasuke-kun to take down the, oh my god, Kabuto, Snake Mode, Sage Mode. Madara's like, no, all your efforts wasted, because I'm still here. I know the seals. That was truly a godlike play. The man was a zombie that refused to die, and in fact only continued to get stronger as the arc progressed forward. The man was so tired of seeing the Kage, he was just going to leave. And then Inoki, no, you shall not. And it was delicious, truly delicious. In chapter 592, when Madara just stares at Inoki, arms folded. So sad. So sad. And then we see in chapter 601 the results of that so sad, where the Kage got absolutely not even worth the time showing it on screen. These are Kages. These are the heads of their village. Not even worth the time of Kishimoto actually drawing it, because they all got rolled off screen. And Tsunade, oh my god, busted in half by a log. Busted in half by a tree trunk. That one of the most satisfying panels I've ever seen in Naruto to date. Oh. Loved it, loved it, loved it. In these 41 chapters, Madara was the hypest character in the series by far, and the trend only continued from there. When we see him fully resurrected, and he's rolling through the Tail Beast and Sasuke, even stole Hashirama's Sage Mode chakra at that time. He got his Rinnegan back, then pulled out the Limbo, then was coasting everybody. The man was blind, got one Rinnegan back, and he was coasting everybody, pulling the collars back on the Tail Beast where they belong. Sasuke, mad confident, got power up, got skewered, got absolutely dominated. Naruto, Kurama, we're butt buddies now, right? Aren't we? Oh my god. Clearly the results of Naruto and Kurama watching Brokeback Mountain. Come on. Kurama gets sucked in. Naruto, no. Dame, 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 oh, dae, dae, oh. He's gone. Let's not forget too, when he saw Hashirama, Madara made one of the greatest meme faces of all time to date. At some point, the man just steals Kakashi's eye. Because Kakashi's trash too. The man steals Kakashi's eye. But let's not forget about Madara versus Might Guy. Legendary fight. Oh, my guy, one of the best sensei in Naruto, has the best fight in the arc, the 4th grade ninja war against Madara Uchiha. That, legendary. Legendary. That was amazing. You should reread it too. Of course, not the entire arc. Oh, please, God, I would never consider doing that to you. Do not reread the entire arc. That's torture. But just skim through the Madara greatness. Just skim through some of those chapters and just revisit just how dope, just how amazing Madara was. In the sea of trash that was the 4th grade ninja war, retcons on top of retcons. I'm looking at you, Kakashi. I got a lazy eye, but I'm looking at you, Kakashi. Obito and his obsession with 11-year-old girls. If Jared from Subway had a cosplay character, it would absolutely be Obito. Sakura, who actually believed that she had caught up to Naruto and Sasuke. Speaking of which, Kid Jesus, Naruto, and Moses Jr., Sasuke, and how they get their final power-ups and that travesty. And then the crushing downfall of Naruto's character. I really could go on about so many negative aspects of that arc. It was Madara who was the shining light in the filth of ocean. It was Madara who was the diamond hidden in the sea of doo-doo. Madara Uchiha. Unfortunately, the diamond got stolen from us by Black Zetsu. We got rug pulled by Kaguya. And it was a really sad moment. We were going past our own galaxy, and out of nowhere, a rogue black hole just sucks us in. And the stock just goes straight to 0. That was one of the saddest things. Just seeing Madara done in the way he was done in. It was such a travesty on so many fronts. Writing, enjoyment, you name it. Such a travesty. But Madara, during his heyday, was absolutely, at that point in time, probably the coolest shonen character on the block. And to this day, he is one of the coolest shonen characters that I've ever read in my entire life. When I think about other dope-ass characters, kind of like Madara, I think of like Madara from Toriko, because I'm a Toriko stan and I love Madara. Madara is amazing. And then, I guess because of, let's say, Recency bias, I think of Yami Sukihiro from Black Clover. The man has a sect in the realm of lightning, and it is warranted. It is absolutely warranted. But that being said, Madara, to this day, is one of the coolest characters I've ever read in shonen. And his birthday and the recent death battle we saw with him against Aizen got me thinking about just how great Madara really was, just how hype Madara really was. And Madara is the only reason why, outside of seeing the story conclude, he was the only reason why I continued reading that arc. And I think many of the Naruto fans would agree with me as well, because Madara Uchiha was, in fact, the man that carried the franchise. So, let me know your stance. Hopefully you enjoy the holidays. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip side. Be easy, take care, have a nice one.